Gonzalez Bass is arraigned today in federal court. And District 8 residents have less than 3 weeks to get 4 valid signatures to bring on a recall election of their city councilman.
Whether colder air coming in from the north, it should drop our temperatures by the time we get to tomorrow.
And in sports, we're talking
And good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Richard Noriega. Susan Carlson is once again away. Well, our top story tonight, after almost 15 months of being on the lookout for Jaime Gonzalez Bass, law enforcement officers finally caught up with him at a rest stop near San Ignacio yesterday just before 5 p.m. And we told you about it first right here on KGNS at 6 p.m. It was 2 summers ago that a bold shooting in North Laredo left 3 people dead at a busy intersection in broad daylight. Bystanders and motorists watched helplessly as the triggerman pumped several rounds into the 3 victims. Police linked Gonzalez Bass to the murders and have been looking for him ever since. So Mike Sims has been following the story today, and now he joins us with the latest. Mike?
Richard, this capture by the FBI yesterday brings to a close one of the most comprehensive day-in, day-out searches for a single man ever to be conducted by Laredo police and other law enforcement agencies. Jaime Gonzalez Bass and his family have been behind vicious drug-related crimes along the border for more than a decade, and authorities kept telling us that sooner or later his luck would run out. Well, it did yesterday afternoon, and officials say that at least for now, citizens of Laredo can breathe easy.
It's an important day for law enforcement because a top fugitive has been apprehended in Laredo. This has been a very difficult investigation. Worked jointly.
That from the head of the Federal Bureau of Investigation Office, who held a joint press conference this afternoon with other Laredo law enforcement agencies. Together, they worked for 15 months at tracking one of the most elusive criminals around. Jaime Gonzalez Bass is wanted by police south of the Rio Grande as well.
They have sought and obtained 7 warrants for 7 different homicides in which Jaime Gonzalez Bass is suspect. 7 homicides during 1992 and 1993.
Under heavy security earlier today, Gonzalez Bass appeared before U.S. Magistrate Marcel Nonson, who ordered the fugitive to be held without bond until next Tuesday's detention hearing and preliminary examination. And in a surprise move, Gonzalez Bass opted for a court-appointed lawyer.
Apparently, Mr. Gonzalez filed an affidavit that states that he cannot afford an attorney, and therefore the Federal Public Defender's Office was appointed to represent him.
As of today, Gonzalez Bass stands charged with unlawful flight to avoid prosecution at the federal level, a charge that will more than likely be dropped in lieu of 3 state capital murder charges for the triple slaying of Ramon Jimenez, a well-known Mexican drug trafficker, his girlfriend Elizabeth Montemayor, and Alfredo Pruneda, the couple's bodyguard. The 3 unlucky people who are allegedly caught at the receiving end of Jaime Gonzalez Bass' AK-47 on that hot July afternoon. Now, despite a plea of innocence from Gonzalez Bass this morning, he was indicted on capital murder charges and now faces a district court jury trial sometime in the near future. So this story is far from over, Richard.
Now, what kind of penalty or what kind of sentence does this type of conviction have? If the
capital murder charges stipulate that the jury can either find the accused life in prison, which means he'll go to jail for life, or he'll go to death row.
Okay, but he is still claiming that he's innocent of these.
Strictly innocent of these charges.
Okay, thanks a lot.
You bet, Mike.
Well, in other news, District 8 residents disenchanted with their city councilman have 20 days to call.
TV, Laredo, live from the Gateway City. This is Pro 8 News Late Edition. It's Pro 8 News Late Edition.
Manuel Flores from the 49th District Court. That from Assistant District Attorney Fausta Sosa, who says his office asked for the motion in the interest of reducing unnecessary risks that could delay Gonzalez Bass' capital murder trial. Gonzalez Bass is expected to go before the court again early next month for the triple slaying of 3 known drug traffickers 2 summers ago. Sosa says the DA's office will not pursue the drug charge until Gonzalez Bass is tried for that triple slaying. He says the drug charge will be enhanced because of Gonzalez Bass' prior felony record.
And when we come back, it's time for all the election results. We have some special guests.